What is up, guys? My name is Brent Ruiz and welcome back to the YouTube channel. As you can see right behind me, we're at Aston Martin Newport Beach, the start point of a pretty major track event that's being put on by Ultimate Track Day in conjunction with our friends at Live Your Life Exotics. Links in the description below, go follow them. We are actually going to be, as you could probably hear some of the cars starting up, on a supercar rally to the end point, which is going to be Thermal Racetrack, one of the most exclusive racetracks, exclusive clubs in this entire world. So the cars are starting up. Let's just go see real quick what there is. And once we get to Thermal, we'll tell you guys more about the plan for the weekend. Tomorrow, that's the major event. That's going to be the track day by Ultimate Track Day. This is probably going to be one of the most limited, most exclusive track days that we'll ever attend. And we're going to show you what it's all about. So yeah, I think everyone's leaving. So I'm gonna get on the road, get in my car, because I do not want to get lost again on another cruise. We just left Aston Martin. Look, there's more supercars. I don't know if you can see them, but they're right there. This is what Newport Beach is all about. You get supercars everywhere you see, especially on the weekends. One of the most affluent areas here in Southern California. Boom! We are here at Morongo Casino for a quick pit stop for lunch. This is the lineup of cars that we have here at the lunch spot, so hopefully all of these cars are going to continue with us to the racetrack. And as you can see, it is really, really windy. There's even a wind advisory. So I just checked the weather. Hopefully you guys can hear me, and it's going to be gone later today. So tomorrow, the day of the track day, it's going to be totally fine. But yeah, it actually does suck right now, especially for filming. But right now we're going to head over to the track itself. We'll see you guys when we get there. Cars. We're about 30 minutes away from Thermal. Super excited to finally get there. Gonna see what the day has to offer us, and tomorrow, that's when the real fun begins. So until then, I'm gonna try to keep my eyes on the road. All right, guys, this is what it looks like when you pull up to the front gate at Thermal Club Racetrack here in Palm Springs, California. Pretty sure they're gonna do a temperature test and get us all signed in, make sure we're on the list, because you definitely do have to be on a list to get inside of this place. And well, we're lucky enough to be part of this event today with Live Your Life Exotics and Ultimate Track Day. So plan for today is really just to relax. We're gonna do a dinner at a very expensive house. Thank you. Thank you. We are officially past the front gate. They actually make you sign a waiver before you register for the event, and you have to take a photo of yourself, which is a photo that they actually check here at the front gate. So they do temperature testing, the whole 9 yards. They are really, really strict about who they let inside of this property. So the really crazy thing about being a member here, not only do you have to pay a very hefty membership fee of like $100,000 plus, I think it's even higher now, you also have to purchase a piece of land or a house, which is insane. So $100,000, that just gets you through the front door. You actually have to buy a house too, which is, you know, I mean, if you're gonna pay $100,000 for a membership for a racetrack, you probably have enough money to buy a couple million to like 5 million. There's even like $10 million houses at Thermal. Insane. So the main point of this video that you're watching right now is going to be all about tomorrow, the track day. There's 3 or 4 like legit pro race car drivers who are going to be instructors for us. And when there's 4 instructors and only 25 cars, you can imagine you get a lot of seat time, face time with these instructors, and they're gonna be able to help us out a lot, hopefully. If at any point you like what you're seeing in this video, please give it a like. Subscribe to the channel too if you haven't already. There's one of the jets. There is actually an airport right by this track. And a lot of the members will actually take private jets just like that one when they arrive for their track day. Yeah, this is pretty much the epitome of having FU money. This is what you do when you have FU money. I'm really not sure that views get much better than this. I mean, imagine if this was your house, and that's the house, that's the track. You got your neighbors, they're multi-million-dollar houses as well. It's a little bit hard to explain into words how awesome the view outside is, but this house is pretty insane as well. And that's the thing about Thermal Club, is that there's a bunch of other houses just like this, and they're just as expensive or even more. I mean, this is a 3-story house. All the way at the bottom is the garage. which obviously is filled with amazing cars. So we're gonna go down there right now and check it out. There's actually a couple R3 Motorsport race cars down there outside in the driveway. Pretty happy to see R3 here with us. I don't know if you guys maybe have seen my previous videos, but I did collaborate with R3 on my Ferrari 458 Challenge Evo build. More news on that very soon. I keep saying that every video, but welcome to the garage of this house that we were just on the 3rd level of. And welcome to 2 amazing 488 Challenge race cars built by and managed by my friends at R3 Motorsports. I was almost going to do a 488 build, but I wanted to do the 488 GT3 build, which is a lot more difficult than doing a challenge kit on one of these cars. These 2 cars are running the actual Challenge Evo version of the kit, which is new for 2020, I believe is when they introduced that kit. And it does look freaking amazing. All right guys, so that's gonna be it for tonight, but this video continues right now for day number 2 of this event, the track day, and hopefully we can see this thing in action tomorrow, as well as all the other supercars that you saw on the rally today. But this is going to be my 3rd ever track day, 2nd time with the AMG GT R. This is like the first time I've ever done one of these fancier, more expensive track day events. It's a lot more exclusive. It's limited to 25 cars. I do think they sold out all 25 spots. But the cool thing about that is that you have 3 or 4 instructors that are going to be guiding us throughout the whole day, get to know the track. I've never been on this track. There are 3 different layouts on Thermal. We're gonna be on the South Palm circuit tomorrow. It's about 2 miles long, and I'm gonna do all I can to record as much as I can my progress throughout the day. Right now, we're actually going to be attending a driver's dinner, which is completely exclusive for the members of this event. And yes, Thermal Club even has their own pools. And I say pools because there's one, and there's another one over here. It's a lot bigger. Let me just go show you guys. It's freaking amazing. They even have a gym. They have their own spa even. It's freaking crazy. This is like a resort. Thermal does not mess around, but considering how much it costs to be a member here, it is kind of expected. Video continues right now with day number 2. It is way too early and way too cold. 42 degrees here in Thermal, California. By the way, this is where we stayed overnight. This is what they call their casitas, basically a mini hotel room here at the track, which is pretty awesome. King size bed, nice size TV, nice size bathroom. Nothing too crazy to write home about, but it's definitely pretty cool that they have this available on the track. And then right outside, the parking area for all the people that stayed overnight. Sarah's just reparking her car over there. Got the GTR ready to go for an amazing track day. I honestly didn't get too much sleep. I can never sleep at places other than my own house, my own bed, so, but I'm sure the adrenaline is gonna keep me going throughout the day. Let's get inside and head over to the track. We just parked here at the paddock. This is the lineup of cars that we have today. And right there, that's the track that we're gonna be on. That's the South Palm circuit. Look at this amazing color on the 600 LT. It looks absolutely amazing. Gabe, fellow YouTuber, is here. I didn't even know he was coming to this, but pretty awesome to have him here. That's actually the first time he's gonna track his Huracan F430, Sarah's car, GTR, Performante. Whew. Looks like he's having a lot of fun. So yeah, we are just going to do the driver's meeting right now. That's a 30-minute mandatory meeting, and then after that, it's the first session of the day. Going to be doing some lead follow laps. I think you actually have to get signed off on before they let you do anything without a lead follow. So they have to kind of like, there's lots of beginners here today. People have never tracked their cars, so you can kind of imagine that the organizers, the instructors really want to make sure that everyone is, you know, they know what they're doing and all that good stuff. Right now, there's going to be some, as the Super Trofeo passes by again, some rolling shots on the track before the driver's meeting. So I think I should probably be out there right now too. If I want to get rolling shots of my car, I should probably get over there. Boom! Welcome to the pit lane here at the South Palm circuit. We are about to do some rolling shots with all the other attending cars for the media team so they can get some awesome content. Removing my radar because there's definitely no need for that thing today. Finally being able to experience Thermal Club for the first time. Looking forward to a very, very fun day. was really good, actually. That was just a lead follow group. The track is really good. It's really, really clean. The surface, there's like no cracks, no bumps at all. You can use all of the curbing if you want. The thing is, the only reason I actually pulled off is because I'm almost out of gas. Luckily, there's a gas station right there, so let's hop in and go get some. All right, so it's very expensive. $439, you're definitely paying a premium for getting gas here at the track, but it's definitely really nice to have that access because literally, this is a gas station and just right there, that's where the pit lane is, so it's pretty handy to have it just right here. And definitely something needed because I almost ran out of gas on the track. This is the pit lane where everyone pretty much gets staged to go. For the next session, I loaded up the South Circuit on Hot Lap. It's a mobile lap if you haven't heard of Hot Lap. My good friend Kevin Burke introduced it to me, and if you don't have something like a AIM Solo to track your lap times, just get that app on your phone, iPhone or Android, and it'll just load up the track. And as long as you have a good visibility of the phone from the sky, just by attaching it to your windshield, it'll track your times for you, and it's pretty accurate for the most part. I'm gonna see what kind of times I can get on a session where it's not lead follow, so I can kind of open up the car a bit now that I have gas in the car too. So yeah, let's go out to the next session and I'll see you guys inside the car. All right guys, we're just pulling out of pit lane right now, and I'm just gonna give you a quick tour of the track itself without going too crazy yet. This is only the first session after the lead follow, so I have not learned the track whatsoever yet. So let's just see what this track is all about. Right, we are about to start a new lap. As I get onto the front straight, I included this clip of me behind this 488 piece that we eventually catch up to at GT RS on a cool down lap. But since we are going to be going a bit slower on this lap, it is a good chance for me to use it as an opportunity to give you a tour of this layout of this track, the South Palm Circuit. So that was the first turn. It was a hairpin, pretty straightforward, but I don't think I really actually got the apex down on that turn all day long. This next series of turns is actually kind of a double apex, which turned out to be one of my favorite complexes on this track. Once you do get it right, it feels really good, and you can drive through it very, very smoothly. Here's the chicane. I found out that you can actually use pretty much all of the curb on either side if you wish. Kind of just depends on the car and how stiff or soft your suspension is to go over them without losing too much traction. This is another hairpin. I did kind of struggle to determine on these hairpin turns if it's faster taking a wider entry for a faster exit or the opposite. As the Pista and 3RS point me by, this is the long back straight. I brake here pretty early, but eventually find that the 4.5 board is a good reference point for this car to slam on the brakes and prepare for this last complex, which I wasn't really sure which was the best line to use for. As you can see, I take a pretty wide entry into there to get on the throttle early. This curbing on the right that you saw there, I should have really used that more to prepare for myself for this long front straight, getting to the right of the track as early as possible so I can put the power down earlier for that long front straight. This is really annoying, by the way. I don't know if you guys noticed in that video, but when there's a car ahead of you, in this car, the accident prevention systems in this car, it's very strict. So if there's a car in front of you and they brake, obviously we're braking very, very late here on the track. This is what happens. The seatbelt tightens up so hard and it's not even letting loose yet. I wish there's some way to prevent that or disable it, like for track days, but I'm not sure there is. out into the pit lane. Gonna debrief. All right, my brakes are definitely smoking. Okay. So just a quick little debrief. The quality of the track is really, really good. Like the pavement, the curbs, you can take all the curb you want. It has a little bit of everything, few hairpins, double apex turns, and obviously good amount of straights. So it's definitely something you can take your car to and learn a lot about braking. I think that's one of the biggest points of finding time on this track, braking later and later as you can. And I think that's probably where you can really learn about how good the brakes are on your car and how much you can use your brakes on a track setting like this. So overall, a really good first real session. I'm gonna take it out maybe after lunch and then do a couple more sessions. Let's get ready for the next session. Whoa! This car is freaking amazing on the track. It's so easy to drive. Just put the traction on and you're just like, it's like a video game actually. Just foot down with the traction on, like you don't have to worry about anything. Just making the turn, as long as you are on the pedal at the right time throughout the turn, you're gonna be fine. The track itself, it's really all about the braking point. You're trying to push yourself further and further, seeing how late you can brake and how late the car can brake. All in all, what a great day. Big thanks again to Live Your Life Exotics and Ultimate Track Day for putting this event on. Really excited to see other events that they put on just like this. And if I can take my other car to a track day in the very near future, that'll make me a very happy camper. There will be one other video that I released from today, which I'm about to film in a couple hours from now. I've got to give a big thanks to R3 Motorsports, but I am getting a ride in one of their challenge race cars. If you're not already, please subscribe to the channel and watch out for that one. Until next time, I'll see you all very soon. Deuces!